Hey yo, welcome back to the High Kicks podcast. We are back after a week off. I apologize to all of our listeners for missing out on last week. I was in the hospital, so that's
Brian's a bitch. Trent ended up fucking confirming that he's out this bitch. Fuck you, Brian. Finger guns always. Welcome back, peoples. I'm back in New York.
You're fucking. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're starting me off with that. You are You are starting me off with that.
You realize how shit my team is? You realize what position you're in? You realize what you're fucking doing? You realize you're a rival of mine? You realize I've hated you for fucking how goddamn long? Fuck you.
All right. I wanted to wait.
I hope you're doing well though. Beyond that, fuck you.
Here is how the fuck I am doing about the Trent Alexander-Arnold situation. I have my fucking Trent jersey right here, and for the last 24 hours, I have been fucking contemplating lighting this bitch on fire. I have been contemplating burning my Trent jersey because I am that fucking pissed off.
Do it, pussy. Do it, pussy. I know
I'm not
you're in
doing
an
it.
apartment
I'm not
complex,
doing it.
but do it. Do it.
I live in an apartment building. I know I have right behind me. I'm not lighting the jersey on fire. But I just want to really quickly say that Liverpool fans are not pissed off that Trent Alexander-Arnold is leaving. We are pissed off in the nature that it happened. We are pissed off by the fact that he could have left last year. He could have said last season, I want to go to Real Madrid, sell me. And he gave the club hope. He told them Real Madrid can buy me on FIFA. He told Liverpool and he said to the fans, I want to be a Liverpool player for life. I want to be a legend. And I want to be the captain. And now he's leaving on a free. Like, I understand he wants a new challenge. But this is just the snakiest way to go out for somebody who's been a part of a club since they were 6 years old. What? What?
I don't know if you just saw me recline, and I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Fuck you. World's smallest violin. Literally, I do not give a shit. You can literally keep on saying whatever. I do not fucking care.
I agree, Brian. I agree. It's very.
It's the nature in which it happened.
Yeah, I understand. But
he's won everything there is to win at Liverpool. I understand wanting a new challenge.
Yeah.
But he
will tell you the crash out has been very entertaining.
Yes. Oh, dude, I'm a Liverpool fan. Trent Alexander-Arnold was my favorite player. And I'm enjoying watching the crash out. It's fucking hysterical.
The crash out is
part of the crash out. I'm crashing out right now. I've been crashing out for a day.
So I think what makes it even worse is they couldn't wait until the season ended. They couldn't wait till Liverpool had confirmed they won the league title. We still have 2 more months of this.
They were like, you know what's happening?
I'm just saying, if there's the funniest thing to set off the funniest thing, this would be the funniest thing.
It would be detrimental. This is something that could completely derail the season. Every single time he touches the ball on the pitch for the rest of the season, he will be booed. And I am not one of those Liverpool fans that is on the side of calling for Slot to freeze him out of the squad. We are pushing for a Premier League title. He needs to be out there. And because he's leaving, I understand that I don't think he did right by the club, but I don't think the club should be petty. And I think the club should still do right by him and still do right by their fans and continue to play him and still go all out for this title. Because if we don't win this title and we collapse, this is going to sting so much more.
Bro, if you give up this fucking title to Arsenal, I will literally never let you live this down.
I don't think it would
you
be
to know that.
I think it would be
if
Forest.
You lose at the Forest, man.
Bro, if Forest wins the title, I will literally just roll over and fucking cry for multiple days and laugh like in fucking excitement. Like I don't even know. I'll literally become a goddamn hobbit. Like if Nottingham Forest end up winning this goddamn title, like I'm giving up hope on the Prem. Just because I'm not saying like Nottingham Forest doesn't deserve it based off of the way that they've been playing this season. They've definitely exceeded expectations beyond any belief. Like them being third, let's not get it twisted. Like I understand it's a bizarre season. This is impressive as shit by them. I'm just saying that Liverpool do have 21 wins and 1 loss on the season. I'm presuming they still win the title. I know this information. Like, bro, I think they could start whoever the fuck they want for the rest of the season. Like,
it's a 12.
That's not an easy schedule, man.
It's a 12-point lead. We do not have a very easy schedule for the remainder of the season. I am not confident in Arsenal's ability to make up 12 points, but I am worried that it's going to get too close for comfort.
You guys are fucking crackheads. Literally,
who they faced. Oh yeah, God, dude, no, Carl. They literally have 6 free points.
Who does?
Arsenal. They get 6 free points from Ipswich and Southampton. Meanwhile, Liverpool's easiest game remaining is
Leicester.
Leicester.
They clapped the shit out of Leicester, so that's 3 points.
Yeah, but what you're missing, Carl, is that
I understand. No, I'm not missing this at all. I understand you guys are talking about the mentality of the team and the way that they're going to perform, like after this information has come out. I'm letting you know that no other team in the Prem is sitting as pretty as them, though. And literally, they could start whoever the fuck they want at right back. And if Van Dijk and goddamn Allison, I was about to say Ederson, my bad. And then like, if Mo Salah plays to a percentage of what he has been doing this season, he's still winning a fucking Ballon d'Or, and you guys are winning the Prem.
I am much shakier.
You guys aren't in the Champions League anymore.
So I am much shakier about the Ballon d'Or now. I think it still potentially is his. If Rafinha continues to ball out and let's say he finishes the Champions League with like 16, 17 goals and Barcelona win it, I think it could be his. I do. We'll see. But I also just want to go back to the thing that I said about freezing Trent out. I don't think they should freeze Trent out, but I do think Connor Bradley should get a hell of a lot more playing time for the rest of the season.
100%. I think that's what's going to happen, though. I don't think it's going to be a situation where you're going to have to worry about it as drastically, though. Like,
okay.
Like, in my opinion, just because, like, Arsenal is literally, they don't have an attack right now. They're going to give up points.
Yeah.
And then when you look at Forest, like, I love them. I love what they've been capable of doing up to this point. Do I really see them making up that point gap and, like, pretty much going the rest of the season, like, undefeated in terms of this? No.
Carl, if there is a team to do it, if there is a club, if we are in a meme drought in this economy.
I mean, we're not. Arsenal exists. Arsenal has been a bottle meme for the last 2 years.
No. I mean, like currently, I'm talking about the year 2025. The only good meme we have is like the cultist going bob, 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 bob. That's it. It's like mediocre. I can't lie. It's really annoying.
Chad,
like
I'm not saying I'm not with you. I'm not saying I'm like dreaming of this. Like I'm fantasizing. But
Carl just doesn't think it's gonna happen.
Bro, like I have wet dreams every night after I heard about the fucking goddamn Trent trade. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's definitely too much information, but like it's a beautiful thing to hear. Like, oh my God. I just love Brian's face. I just said that's straight for reaction. Fuck you.
I honestly think Trentagon should be his nickname for the rest of his career. I think that would be fantastic. Hold on, I need to
your video where you were like, a second Liverpool legend has hit Real Madrid.
Hold on, we need to give a Reddit Gold comment of the week, and it goes to this guy who made a meme of the guy telling. He made a meme of the guy telling George Bush, like when he was reading the book to all the kids, that America was under attack.
Trent.
So yes, shout out to SNF Old Boy or SMoon77 on TikTok for the screen cap. Sir, they just hit the Trentagon.
Oh my God.
You get this week's Reddit Gold comment of the week.
I would like to give my own comment of the week regarding the Trent transfer. This goes to my mother. So Chad texted me they hit the Trentagon. And I told my mom that, and she thought it was funny. And then she said, probably would have been even funnier if he had signed for a team in Saudi.
That would be, hey, when the Trentagon goes global, that's when it's a deep investment.
Dude, I'm just pissed. Like, you guys know me. You know how, like, he's been my favorite player. You guys have known me.
Not Reece James. James Justin. Take it or leave it. $27 million.
I'd rather just stick with Connor Bradley.
You know what's funny? He's going to play worse at Madrid.
He is going to play worse at Madrid.
He's going to get smoked by Rafinha like 7 times a year.
This is one of those things. I made a video about the Trent transfer like a couple months ago about the possibility of it. And he's going somewhere now where he's just going to be another cog in the machine instead of being a special player. He's still a special player, but
I think even if he went to like a Bayern, like he would have been like utilized completely differently. Like I think he would have to be utilized a lot because they utilize Kimmich in that sort of similar overall role.
But Kimmich is so much better of a defender than Trent that it's not even
funny.
Funny.
Exactly. But like imagine if you had both of them.
Kinda sure. But part of why like I think he might not play as well on Madrid especially is like defense hasn't really been their strong suit this season.
No.
And as much as I have tried to stick up for Trent over the years, he's not the best defender.
No, and the way that Carvajal has sort of held down the defense over at Real Madrid for so long and like been such a good right back for them, like completing some of the highest percentage of passing like in La Liga, completing like some of the most tackles season to season. He's always been there and always been consistent, always been legit. It's going to be a large difference in terms of the way that they're going to be playing. I don't know if they're going to start implementing like a 3-back with like wingers, like wingbacks. Like I could definitely see them starting to do that because bro, they have so much fucking offensive power. Like it doesn't really matter. You could literally take Mendy. Throw Mendy at left wing back, throw Trent at right wing back, throw like 3 of their crazy like defenders back there and be chilling. But that's also the thing.
But they'll never do that though, because then they would either have to put 2 players in the midfield and they run a 3-man midfield, and then they wouldn't be able to do a front 3. They're not going to play 5.
They would do Chouameni. They would do Chouameni in the back.
No,
Chouameni is already playing like center
back. Carl, what I'm trying to say is if you have 5 in the back, you can't have a 3-man midfield. And or you can't have.
I'm saying it essentially will be a 3-man midfield no matter what, because if you have Tchouaméni at center back, and then literally just play him up a little bit, similar to like the way that City did with like John Stones. Like there's a lot of ways you can implement that strategy, and like that's the thing. It would really cover up Trent's overall like defensive lapses, and like the way that attack like ends up just building up the entire time. They're gonna still build up. They're still gonna be successful. Get Trent into the attack. Like I think he will be successful just because he could just throw a ball in there to fucking anyone and a goal can be created. But he will get cooked by Rafinha like every single time. Like I don't know who else in the league will be cooking him like as consistently, but Rafinha will have that man on his ass every single day. And then like if he has to cover Lamine Yamal, that's going to be a joke.
Do you forget your king, Anthony, is going to cook that man? Even if they don't play on the same side.
I'm telling you right now, Anthony, like
he's doing good over there, man. I don't think you realize he's helping out.
Yeah, I know, bro.
He's helping out.
You're acting like I don't realize. Fucking this happens for every Man U player. Fucking you leave and you end up playing better. Saying,
okay, if I'm Carlo Ancelotti, okay, hear me out here. Okay, we can still do the 5-3-3 formation. We put Camavinga in as goalkeeper. We keep the rest of the formation the same.
Right. The way you said Camavinga at first,
it sounded like you said chicken finger.
I met Camavinga. I had a really bad lag spike.
You did not have a really bad lag spike. We heard you loud and clear.
My screen froze really bad.
You said Camavinga.
I heard something else. I'm not gonna say that.
That's crazy. But okay, I mean, anyways, okay. So essentially, here's the thing: we're gonna have a back three of Francisco Garcia, Asensio or Tchouaméni, and Trent.
Fuck it, they're just gonna run 11 strikers, Blue Lock 11 style.
Bro, literally, Real saw Blue Lock one too many times, and they're just like, "Fuck it, that's what we're doing now." They do not care. Like, let's be honest, they still are gonna end up winning the Champions League somehow.
All right, fuck you guys. I'm done with this.
Trent's gonna end up getting a fucking chip at Real Madrid, so I'm not even worried.
Absolutely.
So it's just like whatever. I don't even care. Like,
you know who isn't winning a chip anytime soon?
Who, Chad?
Leicester or Manchester United.
The United States men's national team.
Oh, them too. Yeah. They may be worse off than Leicester and Man U.
The golden generation
was here for a year and then pieced the fuck out.
There is no semblance of pride for playing for their country. They don't play with heart. They don't play like they want it. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't fucking work hard.
You know what this team is missing? Breck-Shea.
What?
Mixed disc root. Breck-Shea and mixed disc root. That's what this team's missing.
They're just not good enough.
I will say, I feel like this is more or less just teams in CONCACAF know how to play the United States better solely because of what works. Panama has run the same system. Panama just fucking sits with 11 guys in the back and waits 70 minutes before. Like, their plan is, let's not get tired and then try to kill them with 20 minutes left.
Yep.
I will say, losing the Jesse Marsh when Jesse Marsh received the red card, not a good look.
No.
But like,
not a good look.
I don't know. The U.S. team is just a shell of what we saw very recently.
So, I would like to point out that, not even point out, but make a statement that I think you can pinpoint one specific thing, and it's nothing really that the players did. This is a U.S. media treatment of this team that is wrong with this team. And it is very simple, and it can be very simply put in the fact that Christian Pulisic has a goddamn documentary about himself on Paramount Plus. He has done nothing in his career at club level or international level to earn a spotlight documentary.
Oh, he should not be called Captain America in the way that people think he actually is, just like carrying the fucking US.
He absolutely should, because there were periods of time during his young career where he was. And
yeah, but here's the thing. What he's currently doing, like Tim Howard was like the legit Secretary of Defense. Like we had players who actually did shit, like fucking, like he did do stuff, but also Gio Reyna did stuff.
Don't even get me started on Gio Reyna. We were talking.
Is Gio Reyna the worst practice player in the history of this sport? Because my God, he seems so good, and then we're all like, "Oh my goodness, this guy has so much potential," and then he never fucking plays.
Yep.
We were talking. I was talking in the footy section of the Trailer Park Sports Network Discord server about it.
I don't even know. Is he on the fucking team? Like, where the fuck does he play?
Where is Gio right now?
I thought he went back.
He's back at Dortmund.
I thought he went back. Yeah, I was gonna say he's still at Dortmund. I don't know how much he's playing at Dortmund, but
he's played 322 minutes in the Bundesliga this season.
He might be goated, guys.
Might be cooked. He is fucking cooked.
Wait, hold on. Does who I think he do? I wait. You said 320 minutes. How much does he have? Hold on.
Who are you talking about?
Oh yeah, and Pascal the Grob has 6 times the amount of minutes as Gio Reyna.
Dude, Gio is he's just not. It's gotta be.
He's just not good. Okay.
No, it's not even that he's not good, because he's immensely talented. It's just gotta be a work ethic thing. It's just gotta be that he goes through the motions in practice.
I think it's very similar to like a Rui Puig situation.
A what?
Is it Rui? I have a clock. I don't know if that's picked up still. But Rui Puig, the
Ricky
dude.
Puig.
Yeah.
Did you say Rui Puig?
Rui Puig. That's what I was saying.
Ricky Puig.
Ricky Puig.
Is it Ricky?
I thought it was Rui. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But that dude had the same issue. Like, he was a young talent who was supposed to be, like, godly. And then, like, he was really good. But his work ethic literally sent his ass fucking to...
It wasn't his work ethic, actually. It wasn't his work ethic, because he was actually playing pretty well for Barcelona. It was kind of a weird decision that he went to the MLS. Like,
no, like Barcelona ended up saying it was part of his work ethic, I'm pretty sure. I remember reading into this, like, when it ended up happening, because he had such, like, good potential. And, like, I really thought that he was going to be something. But then Barca were like, no, like, he's not putting in, like, the same sort of effort as, like, Pedri and everyone like that. And also, it was also a weird time for them. Like, don't get me wrong.
Hold on. It's not that he wasn't putting in... Ricky Puig is 25. And has been in the MLS already for like a couple years.
Yeah, wasn't he there originally? Then went to Barca?
No, Ricky Puig? No, I think he's a La Masia guy.
You're right, yeah.
But it had nothing to do with like a Pedri or a Gavi type thing. They're old enough that they came after him.
Yeah, but that's why he got like shipped off so easily.
Well, no, because Pedri is not a La Masia product. They got him from Las Palmas.
Yeah, but
Gavi maybe, like, in terms of what they saw there. But I think the work ethic thing for Ricky Puig might have been the potential issue, but I don't think it had anything to do with a Pedri.
It's Rui Puig. Fuck you. Oh, it is. So it is Ricky. What the fuck? I looked up Rui and Ricky came up too.
Yeah, his name on FootMob is actually Ricard Puig.
Yeah.
Just to guys, I think we need Cole Campbell on the team. Cole Campbell, Dortmund product.
Screw it. Kevin Sullivan, captain of the U.S. men's national team of the 2026 World Cup.
Get Teal Bunbury in this shit.
Also, We have a huge goalkeeper problem in the US. They get a little bit too full of themselves after they play pretty well in the MLS, and they go to Europe, and then they just sit on the bench and they rot and they completely fall out of form. It happened to Zach Steffen. It has happened to Matt Turner. And I am a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers need to play. You need to see shots. And I understand that people will try and make the argument that in terms of gameplay, like it's really helpful to be training with the best in the world at a high level club. But training situations are not game situations, and you will not be ready for an international tournament if you are not playing in games consistently at club level as a goalkeeper.
I think it's worse that we lost to an MLS goalkeeper in Canada.
He got chipped off 2 years ago because fucking they were like, we got better players than you.
Was it only 2 years ago?
It was 22 August, so like almost 3. But
okay, so it probably did. It probably did have something to do with the fact that the whole Pedri
it was.
Thing then.
Oh, not talking about Matt Turner. I'm like, well, Matt Turner was more than a couple
talking
years ago.
Well, Matt Turner was fucking buns no matter what. Matt Turner was literally.
No, he wasn't.
No, Matt Turner has had some incredible games as the U.S. goalkeeper.
I will say, I really like Tim Ream. I think he might be cooked. The team is also really missing, like, Anthony Robinson.
I think he's our best player. Like, I don't even think it's Pulisic. Like, I think Anthony Robinson is probably our best player.
Realistically, bar none, he's the best player on the team just because fucking no one else can do anything. So the fact that he's actually competent and can hold the ball for longer than 14 seconds without a turnover and being just like completely dyslexic with your dribbles. Yeah. Yeah.
I think this team's also really missing Balogun.
I think they're missing Balogun heavy.
Josh Sargent has not scored 2 goals since I think it's like 2022 at this point. Hold on, let me see. 2021 actually.
That's ridiculous.
Damn.
Gone through a whole presidency since Josh Sargent scored. As someone who has really been on the U.S. train, it feels like the longest on this podcast because, to be fair, I'm the one that's like tooted the horn of like, hey, this seems really good. I don't want to make it political.
Oh no, wait, really quick, Chad. I would just like to let you know that before you even joined the podcast, like 2.5 years ago or 2 years ago or whatever, I made statements to Carl saying that I think we could make a quarterfinal, semifinal push to the 2026 World Cup. I completely retract that statement. We're going to be lucky to get out of the group at this rate.
We're lucky that we're hosting the World Cup.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't qualify if we weren't hosting.
I don't want to get political, but ever since Christian Pulisic, that fateful night, decided to do a certain dance from a certain politician, this team has been poo-poo pee-pee in every capacity.
Yeah, I made a video on TikTok basically saying that what Landon Donovan said about the team not playing with heart, he spoke nothing but facts. And I said that the team plays with no. And there are a fair amount of comments on that video saying that it's probably really hard to play with pride for your country right now.
1000%.
Like
honestly, I don't think the United States should even host a World Cup anymore. I'm quite astonished that we are at like 16-ish months to go before the World Cup starts in this country, and FIFA is like, oh yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the whole political side of
things. I don't even think it's a political thing. I honestly think this is just genuinely not a safe country to go to if you are a tourist.
But that's because of the politics things going on right now.
It's just the state of the world, man. But I think it's insane that FIFA is going to be charging more for ticket prices than like past World Cups. Like it's straight up extortion. Like we're starting at $325.
So I don't think it's insane that they're charging more than they are for past World Cups, just because like there's a global inflation rate where things get more expensive year over year. I think it's insane how much more it looks like they're charging for it. Yeah, I don't know the name of the guy's TikTok. You've been interacting with him a little bit lately.
Football fan,
probably. Yeah. Where he said something about how he was at the last World Cup and he was at a last 16 game and his category 2 ticket was $275 for the last 16. And we're looking at category 3 tickets for group stage matches being $350.
Mind you, this is like the same. So like I made like an MLS video like 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, oh yeah, man, these tickets are really cheap compared to others in the United States. And it's like $50-$60. And all the European fans, every other like international fan was like, $70 fucking dollars. Are you fucking kidding me? I absolutely unheard of back then. And now we are committing extortion.
Yep.
While also risking everyone's safety to come here.
Hey, that's a fun part.
We have become a Fortnite lobby.
The world has.
We've become
what
a
the
COD
fuck are you
lobby.
talking about? No, it's not a COD
The United
yet.
States. The United States. Oh no, we're becoming a COD campaign.
No.
Yeah.
No, it has to go like.
No, Carl, I don't think you're paying attention. We don't need to get
COD.
into it. But yeah.
I'm telling you.
All we need.
We need one of the missions to happen first, though. You need like the starter mission. The starter mission hasn't started yet, so that's the only reason why I don't agree with you guys.
We're in the opening cutscene of a COD campaign.
Yes, I agree with that.
Which means we're in a COD campaign.
We needed the first mission, though. You need fucking like some sort of shit that goes wrong.
Carl, we are 2 weeks away from Sergeant Foley telling us that switching to your sidearm is faster than reloading.
We need that, though. We still need that. We need the one dude who figures out that throwing the grenade in the room in MW2 is faster than fucking shooting him. So guess what? We need the world record broken for fastest kill streak for a nuke. I'm telling you, this shit will happen.
That's wild.
All right. Let's stop fucking making jokes about this. This shit's actually serious.
This is not like because Chad and I are trying to be a little bit serious about this, and
no. Comedy helps. I appreciate it, Carl,
bro. It's what you have to do because realistically, yes, it's a fuck scenario, but you have to look at it in a different sort of limelight because guess what? You're still like your own person, and you still live your life. So even though politics may like affect the overall state in which like you live in a place, don't trip over it too much because fucking we're all a number. So like be your number and be you more than like you're more important than politics. And that's what I have to say.
I want your son's high school yearbook quote to be I'm a number.
I'm a number. Well, once we I'm gonna say something.
Uh-oh.
I'm genuinely scared for what you're gonna say after the show.
Well, can we wrap this up then?
Anyways, guys, turn heel. We're now a podcast that talks about the socioeconomic state of the world.
Our next guest will be Jaden Smith.
Hassan will be on, and I will advertise my Substack as much as humanly possible. Yes, Hassan, and I will advertise my Substack as much as humanly possible.
Hassan, Dean, Parker, Aaron Parnas, all of them.
Okay, maybe not Aaron Parnas. Every 5 times I scroll, breaking news, huge breaking news, gigantic breaking news.
I mean, no shit. It's worked for CNN for like 30 years. There's people who have breaking news burned into their OLED screens from CNN. Saying breaking news is still a really good hook.
Breaking news, I have to shit.
Literally, let's wrap this up. All right. So it was a great episode.
No, I got one more topic I want to talk about before we get out of here. The media needs to shut the fuck up about Lamine Yamal. They need to stop criticizing this kid before like important matches or before things. Like flashback to the Euros. I forgot who it was who said that Lamine Yamal needs to do more on the pitch if Spain are going to get to the Euro final. And then he scored potentially the best goal of the tournament. And then I forgot who said it before this international break, but they were like, Lamine Yamal's demeanor has changed and he's too cocky, too whatever. He wears his pants a little bit too low. And then what? He scored a fucking banger and celebrated by pulling his pants down a little bit. And by the way, the funniest part about that celebration is the fact that Ferran Torres commented on something that posted the celebration and said, pull them lower. That's hysterical. That's hysterical. But
I agree.
Time and time again, this kid has proven that when you call him out, when you say something or whatever about how you think he's playing or you think he needs to do more, he gets on the pitch and he says, hold my fucking beer, that he can't even legally drink yet in our country. He can in his country. And he just balls. He's a kid. Let him ball. He's better than almost anybody in the world in his position. Just let him ball.
Let the kid ball.
That's all I got. Like, I just wanted to say that little tidbit about Yamal because, like, some players crumble when you criticize them in the media and you call them out publicly. Lamine Yamal is 17 or almost 8. I think he's still 17, right? He's not even 18 yet. Yeah, he'll be 18 in like May or June. And like, he's already proven that he can take criticism from the media and go on the pitch and make you eat your goddamn words. Imagine what he's going to be like when he's 23 if he stays healthy.
Barring injury, he's on the path to be different.
I would, put him in potentially the category of a player with 5 letters and another player with 7 letters as their last names.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready. I'll start that conversation. We started the conversation like that with Mbappe around this time of his age. And I wouldn't be surprised if Spain win the next World Cup. So, like, the kid could have
hold on, whoa. Have you seen Argentina play, my friend? I watched them play. Okay, sorry to.
So, like I said, I did not say that Spain is going to. I said I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And if they do, he will have a Euro and a World Cup by the time he is 19 years old. And that's a pretty damn good track to be on.
It is. I'm sorry to almost completely hijack the conversation. It's just
Argentina's utterly outrageous.
Argentina is Argentina 4-1 Brazil today, man, and I'm going to tell you this, man. That first 45 minutes,
they 4-1'd them today?
Yes, and it didn't like that. I'll admit, I forget which Brazilian center back it
Rafinha.
was, but he basically no center back.
Center back. I thought you were saying which Brazilian said it.
Murillo.
Okay.
Essentially had the ball deflected off of him twice that set up a Argentinian goal, but like they were playing some champagne football, is what some of these nerds would like to call it.
I also love the fact that before the match, Rafinha came out and said something along the lines of, like, on social media, we're going to beat them. We're going to smash them. Fuck them. And Angel Di Maria just responded with 3 laughing emojis, and it might have been 4, which is even funnier because of the whole 4-1 thing. But, like, I agree with you. Argentina is different.
Argentina is number 1 for a reason in terms of world ranking.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Right now, probably in my mind, Argentina would be my favorite to repeat. I think Spain's a close second, and if they were to meet in a knockout round,
I'm taking Spain right now, personally, just because of like that they're building more and more. Argentina, yes, they're building up and playing better, but also like they don't have the same sort of star power right now. Like
you don't need the star power. You need the cohesion.
Yeah.
And so I will say,
but that's the thing. I think they have equal cohesion in terms of the way that they sort of have really developed together. I think it's more so they're losing, Spain's only gaining.
So the problem with the current outlook on Spain is we don't know how Rodri is going to come back from the ACL. That's the only thing holding me back from definitively saying I think they're going to win the next one.
Still in the conversation without Rodri.
I think they're in the conversation without him, but we don't know what they're going to look like when he's fully healthy.
Yeah, 100%. And also the strangest thing to me is I saw it today. Like Morata is about to pass fucking Fernando Torres for like 3rd all time, like Spain scorers.
I mean, that does not mean that he's better than Fernando Torres.
I know, but I'm just sitting here being like, God damn, like this dude getting those chances pisses me off so much.
And think about how many more goals he would have if he knew what an offsides line was.
I fucking know. Like, also Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay is going to become the Dutch #1 goal scorer.
Is he really?
Yeah. Like, bro, he's like 5 goals off or some shit.
You know what? That's what Virgil van Dijk deserves.
Virgil van Dijk? You think he's the Dutch #1 goal scorer?
No, I said that's what he deserves. That's what that country deserves.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in this week. I'm happy that we got the 3 of us back. I'm happy Carl's back in New York. I am still pissed off about Trent. I still might light the damn jersey on fire. But thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Do it, bitch. Peace.
I have no closer.